In this video, we are going to build, test and review the Masport 18-inch Reel Mower. We're going to unbox this, lay it out, build it, put it together, and then we're going to go and test it over a couple of months on my new lawn restoration. I'm making this video because I actually ran into some issues while building the mower, and I could not find anything online. So this is going to be some of the issues that I've had and put it out there for other people who do actually go out and buy the product. Before I do give you the answer to the issue that you're looking for, do feel free to like and subscribe. That'll help me out. And it also gets the video out there for other people that have purchased the product and want answers as well. So why purchase a Reel Mower? Number one, you can clean cut the grass and it doesn't make jagged edges. The Reel Mower will also get down a lot lower as well. Another good bonus with a Reel Mower is striping. You've obviously seen that on a lot of American lawns. The reason why I wanted the Reel Mower was for during the restoration. I didn't want the seeds getting sucked up from the actual grass itself as I kept reseeding. Take extreme care with this box as well. It is 20 kilograms. It's very heavy. When I first opened up the package, I looked inside and everything seems to be packed well with cardboard and plastic to prevent damage. The warranty and the instructions were in a plastic bag along with the nuts and bolts to put everything together. With the build, my first step, the first step I recommend for you, is to find the instructions, go and throw them in the bin. They are absolutely garbage. One thing the instructions don't tell you is about the handle and where to mount the handle. And here's a picture to show you where it is. This is not mentioned in the instructions, as I said. Make sure that that is sitting in there. Actually, I'll get you on this side. We've got a bit of light on this side, I think. There you go. So that handle goes in there onto that lug, and it doesn't bolt to anything. Once you've got the lower part of the handle in, then you put the top part of the handle in and bolt it all together. This will actually expand the lower part of the handle and lock it all into place. Once the handle has been put together and bolted correctly, it is on to step 3. Step 3 is the metal hooks for the catcher. In the instructions, this is 100% incorrect, and it is actually the opposite way around to what is in the instructions. If we look at the instructions here, you can see that little tab, it says that the hook, the angle of the hook here, it goes out and then comes up. So technically, it should look like that. Just like that. which is correct to their manual. But as you can see, the catcher is not going to line up if I actually do what they say in the manual. You can see right there, it doesn't line up. So what we need to do is swap them around so that they face in, and then they line up. Once again, I haven't moved anything, and now they line up. So your instruction manual there is wrong. So once you've got the bolt undone, only take apart one half at a time, and then put the metal hooks the opposite way around to the image that's in the instruction. Okay, then all you have to do is put the bars through the catcher, mount it in the center with the tubular piece, and then connect the catcher to the base, or connect the rod to the base with the 2 screws provided. Then that is the build pretty much complete. So I hope you found the answer that you're looking for. And there is no real good pictures or information on what I've just shown you. Now we're into the height adjustment. This can be done with a 14mm ring spanner. Then with the 2 levers next to the wheels, you can raise and lower the height of the mower. Make sure you tighten up the bolts once you've found the correct height that you're after. The adjustment can also be made from the rear roller as well. You can raise and lower the rear roller. The rear roller only makes about 5mm of difference. So as for the cleaning of the Reel Mower after use, the instructions recommend that you wipe over it with a rag and then oil it with another rag. I actually got there and sprayed it down to clean all the grass off it, and then I took it out onto the road and sprayed it with a little bit of CRC tackle guard. The instructions claim to use WD-40 as a lubricant. Unfortunately, I do know that WD-40 is not a lubricant. It is actually a degreaser. As for the performance of this Reel Mower, now obviously I needed a mower that is going to be higher off the ground and no suction whatsoever, so that I wouldn't pick up the seeds as I was reseeding the lawn, getting everything done. At the highest possible setting, it actually misses a lot of the grass. Now, in the diagram I'm going to put up, when I draw a diagram, you'll see why it misses. These Reel Mowers are obviously built to cut small, low grasses, lower to the ground style of grass. It'll cut through tall fescue quite fine. The only problem is the higher the setting, the harder it is to cut. It's not cutting the grass absolutely perfect at the taller settings. Also keep in mind with a Reel Mower, when your grass is way over, say 14mm, something like that, it's going to be extremely hard to push the mower, extremely hard, and it won't even cut properly, and sometimes it'll jam up too. Also on performance, when it actually come time to going down one section of the lawn and to turn around, on the turnaround, for some reason I was getting stuck in the ground, and when you're doing a lawn restoration, it's not that good. So I got a little bit of beef about that. So really you have to try and pick it up a little bit and move it. The performance on the cut. Now, the rotary mowers, that's the mowers that spin this way with suction, they actually crush the leaf of the grass, and it actually splits with a jagged edge. Obviously I've got a picture here that I'll show you right now, and you can see one edge of the leaf is all crunched and crooked, and the other edge is where I've hit it with the Reel Mower, and the Reel Mower looks as if I've just cut it with a pair of scissors. It's a really nice clean cut. Overall, the end of the review. Would I purchase this mower again? Let's say something happened and let's say it was stolen. Would I go out and purchase this mower again? I definitely would. I definitely would. However, if I did have the money, if money was just falling out of my ears, I think I'd go out and purchase the electric swordsman with the dethatching unit and everything like that. However, they are about $7,500 Australian. When I first took the Reel Mower out to do my first cut, I was cutting into 140 millimeters of grass, and as I pushed it clean onto the grass, it jammed up and stopped. Obviously, the Reel Mowers are not designed to cut grass at this height. I had to go over the grass with a rotary mower to bring it down to 70 mil, and then from 70 mil I brought it down to 65, and everything was cutting really nicely. Once I had the grass down at a good height, I eventually trained the grass to go down lower and lower and lower, and it just got easier and easier to cut. I think eventually if I do get it down super low, it'll just be a breeze, absolute breeze. Blade settings from the factory. I'll give it a 10 out of 10 for the blade settings. When you hold paper up in between the blade and the reel itself, it actually cuts it. I know I've actually used it for a month now, so for a month review, not too bad, not too bad. I've actually striped the lawn in a few different directions now, and it was really good. I'm really happy with it. If I can recommend how to use it, always remember to stand up straight. Stand up straight while you're pushing the mower. This way you don't have any back problems whatsoever. When I first started, I was kind of leaning over it, and I could start feeling that I was pushing with my back and not with my legs. I recommend stand up tall, put your arms down low and push from the waist. And that's the best that I've found so far. It gives me less back problems. As for the cleaning and all that over a month, everything's going good. Absolutely no rust. I have been spraying it with oil every time I use it. Everything seems to be fine. I have had a little bit of wear on the plastic roller behind, but it's not disintegrating like I thought it would. I have concrete that's very gritty, and I was expecting it to wear away that roller super quick, but it's not. It's actually going pretty good. Other than that, I'm a month in, I'm loving it, absolutely loving the mower. Poor quality instructions. It's really sad, really sad. You've got a perfect product out there and the instructions are just garbage. Yeah, as I said, throw it away, throw the instructions away. You could see on one side of the print, it looked like there was a nice full colour image, and then the other side, the front side of the manual, it looked as if they ran out of ink, and all the colours on the sheet was just blue and black. On the inside there was 4 colours, There's a full colour picture on the outside, but there's only 2 colours on it. So obviously it was printed in China on really poor quality paper too. Really poor quality. It was actually breaking in my hands as I was opening it and closing it. I guess the only other thing that it's only being fussy, but on the reel itself, one of the plates was obviously welded like this, so every time it spun around, it just looks as if it's wobbling like this the whole time. However, the old cylinder itself is actually square and even, so everything's fine. It just visually, when you're pushing it along, it just looks strange. I was expecting it to work a little bit better in the taller grass. However, I guess I didn't really do my research well enough. However, I'm not going to throw the product away just because it's not going to do a tall grass. With this mower, it is definitely not a mower for the person that wants to get out there, smash the lawn out and go and do something else. The Reel Mower is more of an object that you have when you want to have your perfect lawn, to be absolutely perfect. Like if you're a perfectionist, this is the mower for you. I don't recommend it to somebody that just doesn't really want to go and look after their lawn. If it's just something that they have to do, then I'd recommend going out and get a rotary. Definitely a rotary. Thanks for watching the video. I hope that I solved all the problems for you. I hope that the instructions I've given you helps you out. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to look after your lawn and you're interested in videos like this. Comment below, say hello. I'm always going to reply. And yeah, I definitely would purchase another one of these Reel Mowers. They're fantastic. As I was saying, if I had the cash and I really wanted to upgrade, I'd go the Swordsman. Thanks for watching, and thanks for the like and subscribes as well. And I think next video will be a fishing video. I finally got all my products in and we're ready to go. I'll see you on the next video. Catch you later. My next door neighbours don't like my mower because it makes my grass look really nice, and they don't like to see me outside enjoying my lawn, so happy days.